we've got the part here, which is the deck of some sort, which we're going to be putting over the engine room. So all you've got to do, guys, you've got these little holes here, as you can see. They're going to just fit over those tabs. So also the support here we had in the last issue. And all you got to do is push those through the hole. I think there's only one. There you go. I was going to say they're only going one way. See, that way. There we go. We'll take this off. Put 2 AM screws in there. There you go. It's probably going to hold the decking a lot better. So yeah, it's a blast from the past, isn't it? Right, so that'll go in there like that, and you can see that's going to support that. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're doing good, guys. Hope you're well. Today I'm building more of the Titanic from Hatchetpartworks, and we're at issues 119 and 120, number 19, no, 119 and 120. So here's the mags, which we'll take a look through shortly. But before I get going on this video, guys, I've just had something pop up on my YouTube feed that one of I class him as a mate who I watch, who I'm subscribed to, at issue119. Check his channel out. His son's gone down on his bike. I've had a little text over YouTube, and thank God he's all right. He's just a bit battered and bruised, guys. But yeah, my thoughts are out to you and your lad, Chilly1. Hope he's all right. I'm sure he will be. But yeah, respect. I have respect to all riders, guys, motorbike riders. It's dangerous. You've only got to hit a bit of grit, gravel on the road, and you could be down just like that. So yeah, my thoughts are out to you and your family, Chilly1. But as I've just said, fingers crossed, is what I've heard. He's just got bruises and he's a bit battered about, but the bike's fine also. So yeah, respect to you guys, and check out his channel, guys, if you haven't done so already, at Chilly1 on YouTube, and he's also on Instagram. He's all about. Pretty cool dude. He's got a Ducati, so check him out, guys. I'm sure you'll love his content if you're a motorbike rider or you love motorbikes, etc. But yeah, let's get back to today anyway, building the Titanic. If you're not already subscribed, guys, remember subscribe, like, also comment and share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel. But without further ado, guys, sit back, relax as we head into this Easter weekend and chill out and watch the Titanic from Hatchetpartworks. Okay then, guys, so here we go. We've got 2 issues again this week, 119 and 120. As you can see, here's the mags. Now what I'm going to do is blitz through both mags, show you the magazines and the parts, and then I'll get the ship down, the model, and we'll crack on, just as we keep picking it up and down and moving it off the desk. So first of all, we'll take a look at issue 119. Right, so first we'll look at the mag. Oh, and I do apologise if you wonder why my fingers are red. I've been doing some art with my daughter, yellow paint. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm not 1,000 smoker a day or something, something like that. Just thought I'd let you know. So here's the beginning of the mag. Just as I get my glasses on so I can read what I'm doing. And if you look here, coming in the next part of this video, we're going to be applying, by the looks of it, the bow cross support, brackets, panel and screws. So that's coming in the second half of the video, guys. Let's have a quick browse through this week's mag. There we go, some beautiful pictures, and then we get straight in to this first part of this double issue. We're doing the engine room deck head. So by the looks of it, by the end of today's video and first part of the video, that's what we're going to be looking at just there. The engine room will be then complete. So what we'll do now is take the parts out and see what we've got. Pretty big box. Do the way there's a pack to keep saying that what to do. Right, this is plastic, and this looks like it's where it's going above the engine room, so it'd be like the deck, if that makes sense. Let's just have a look what we've got in here. Put it to one side. Yeah, we've got some deck supports here. There's two. Yeah, two deck supports, which these are going to be very important, of course, because these are going to be holding the deck up on this magnificent ship. So that's issue 119. We'll move these to one side. Now also we're going to look at the magazine for 120 and the parts, and as I say, we can just keep cracking on, then save for breaking the video up in the middle. So here's the parts we'll take a look at shortly. Let's have a look at this mag for this issue. Right, now, coming next week, you can see we've got the aft mast, docking, bridge and decking, adhesive strips, aft pedestal, wheel, telegraphs, telephone, compass, extension cable and screws. Yeah, this is going to start getting very fiddly now, guys, very fiddly. And today I've had the delivery of issues up to 140, so we've got all the issues to get this completed now. But in one of those issues, guys, is the masts. I'm having palpitations thinking of doing that, to be fair, from what I've seen on YouTube. But hey, it's got to be done. Yeah, and the second half of this video then, guys, when we get to it, we're going to be doing the bow cross supports. So yeah, you can see here by the instructions, that's what we're going to be doing. And then at the end of today's video, we'll have the engine room completed and also these supports all fitted. So yeah, here's the parts. Let's get those out and check the box empty, which it is. We've got some AM screws. Really paranoid now about my fingers yellow. That's just me being me. Sorry guys, I should have scrubbed them really before I did the video. But trust me, it was to do some arts and crafts with my daughter today using yellow paint. Right, so this first part, it's plastic. This is 120C. This is a panel. Check there's nothing in there, which there's not. Oh, and you've got a metal piece here, which is 120A, 120A, and that's the bow cross support. Always make sure you leave nothing in the bags also, guys. It's so easy to chuck these bags away and there's something left in them. But these are all clear today. And finally we've got 120B. These are metal also, guys. And these are the brackets, and there's two of those. So that's the parts for the both issues. Let's crack on and get this done. Okay then, guys, so I'm standing up now. We've got the part here, which is the deck of some sort, which we're going to be putting over the engine room. So all you've got to do, guys, you've got these little holes here, as you can see. They're going to just fit over those tabs. So this is instruction 1, by the way. The hardest bit's probably just going to get it into the framework. Once you've got it under there, it should be obviously doable. There we go. Just careful not to break the tabs as you push on them, guys, because they are very delicate. That's it. So that's how we want that. I've just got to lift this side up a little bit. See on mine, you've got like little antennas on the engine underneath here. Now I accidentally snapped one of mine and I was so panicky. You're going to notice, but guys, you're not going to see. You're not going to see under here. It's just all detail, which is a shame you're not going to see. Now that's instruction 1 done. Instruction 2, you're going to take these 2 supports we had in this issue and also this support here we had in the last issue. And all you got to do is push those through the hole. I think there's only one. There you go. I was going to say they're only going one way. See, that way. And again, hang on. That's too thick. So yeah, they're only going one way, guys. So push those in there like that. As you can see, they must be a bit thicker on one end. And there you go. That is it for issue 119. So now let's move on to 120. Okay then guys, so instruction 1 and 2 are all about putting these supports in. So these go on the side of your model like that. And we've got to put some AM screws in that side, also some in that side. And then when those 2 supports are fitted, we then, for instruction 2, are going to be applying this, which is a cross support. And all you have to do, guys, is just rest those on supports what we've just done, and then that will all be done with the first 2 instructions. So we'll crack on and get that done. So just put those into there like that and get those screwed in. Oops. Let's start it off. Let's get those nice and tight. Remember, you can use a bit of oil to apply to these screws if you want. It might make it a bit easier for you to screw them in to metal. But I'm not having any issues at this time, so it's all good. That's those nice and tight. So now we'll put this one in. Yeah, and we're using 2 AM screws here, guys. Yeah, and at the minute, guys, I've got my new GoPro and mic set up ready. Not put together as yet, but I've got it all ready to get set up. I've got my new leathers for my Z900, all black RST, which I love. I've already got the boots and gloves from previous years I've been on there. So yeah, I'm raring to go. All I'm waiting for now is to get my Ducati all-in-one suit, Alpine Stars, my boots, my gloves. That's the expensive bit. But what I might do, because I can't wait, I might just go out with the RST gear, and then, which is nothing more that I do love that, but I just want the Alpine Stars for the Ducati, so I might go out with that for a while, and then probably later in the summer, once I've saved a bit of money up, very expensive, guys, mountain biking can be, and then I'll have my new leathers for the Ducati. But I can't wait any longer, to be honest. And as I say, I've got my Osmo Pro 5, which I can't wait to get using. So yeah, watch this space, guys. It will not be long, and I'll be out and about on my Ducati and Z900. Right, so all we've got to do now is apply 4 AM screws to this support, and then we'll be moving on to instruction 3. Yeah, if I sound a bit funny when I'm talking, it's because I'm leaning over, standing up, and it ain't very good feedback, guys, doing this. Yeah, so I'm just applying 4 AM screws, so I'll get this done, and then we'll move on to instruction 3. Now guys, I've just done that, but reading on to instruction 3 and 4, whether there was a problem with the decking sinking in or something, what we've got to do is move this what we've just put on and take the other support which is further up the ship and swap them. Right, and I'll show you why in a sec. Let's get this undone. I think this ship's just evolved as the months and years have gone on, and they've realised, which I'll show you in a minute, what I think they've changed it for. And if that's not the case, I can't understand why we're doing this and previous issues put another cross support on, now having to take it off. See, what they want us to do is basically get these parts and we've got to fit that support on, which, as you can imagine, that's going to support even more the decking and stop it sinking. But this is going to be further up the ship, which I'll show you in a sec. Right guys, I've took the camera off the stand just to show what I mean. This is the part we had today to go in here. But what we've been told now in 3 and 4, the instructions 3 and 4, we've got to take this support and move it back to here. And that's because what they've done is redone this, as you can see, with these two little holes here. And what we're going to be doing is applying this plastic support like that, and then this is going to be going somewhere around here. We'll take this off, and this next few parts of the video guys is obviously instruction 3 and 4. But I don't think determined back in the day when they started building this that the decking would bear, etc. I think that's been the problem. So what we're going to do now is take this part, put 2 AM screws in there. I just want to put that in there and screw that in. There you go. Screw those nice and tight, guys. That one in. Get the other screw. Nicely caught. Screw that nice and tight. That's it. And then we just want to put that on those supports like so. Again, with 4 AM screws. So yeah, I'll get these put in, and then we'll move on to the next cross support and get that fitted where it's supposed to be. Yeah, just tightening this last screw up, and then I thought I'd show you how it's probably going to hold the decking a lot better. So yeah, it's a blast from the past, isn't it? Right, so that'll go in there like that, and you can see that's going to support that a lot more better, like that. It's not improper, I'm not going to push it in properly, but you can see once that's clicked into the framework, right, so it's not going to bow down because you've got that support there. So that is that part of the issue done. Instruction 3. Now instruction 4, we've just got to reapply this further down the deck. So yeah, here we go again. Now we'll reapply this to these supports. Get the screws nice and tight. And then we're approaching the end of this double issue, guys. I'm going to try, unless it's a big part or a big issue, to do 2 issues of this a week, maybe 3. But I've got a feeling, guys, we've got some bad issues coming, like hard issues. It could take a pretty long video to get 1 issue done, so we'll see how we go with that. But I just want to get this done now. Now I know I've got the parts on the floor behind me similar to the Merlin Vulcan, I could just bang these out now and get it done and completed. And another dilemma I've got, I ain't got a clue where I'm putting it, because where you see it behind me, this is without the display case, and the display case I've got, this one down the screw in, let me get another screw. The display case I've got is massive, what you get with the build, and I'm not sure it's gonna fit where you usually see it on the intros and outros, so I might have to go in my house somewhere maybe, but I'll sort that out later today. But anyway guys, that is it for this week's double issue 119 and 120. Come back next time for more. Take care. And that is it for today's issues of the Titanic from Hatchetpartworks, guys. Do hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give us a big thumbs up if you haven't done so already, and also remember to subscribe and press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put the Titanic or any other video up on the channel. Today was a pretty cool 2 issues. Basically what we've done is now completed the engine room and also fitted cross supports to this model, to the Titanic. And a quick one before I go, guys. Today I've received the last pack, which takes the issues I've got to get done up to 140, which in a way is a bit emotional for me. Over 2 years of building this build, still not done yet with myself and you guys, but to know just behind me I've got all the packs to get this done now. 140 issues. I've split up to 121, so we're not far away now, guys. Another 19 issues and we're done. But it's not over there, guys. Then, as you guys already know, if you're regular to the channel, we will be building a bigger scale of the actual engine room, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I have got the first issue of that also. I've just got to catch up. I'll get there in the end, hopefully. But yeah, that is it for this week anyway, guys. I do appreciate your support. Oh, and one more thing as well, I know I'm going on. Coming soon, I've got all the vlogging gear to take my motorcycles out on the road, so that's going to be coming to the channel very, very soon. I'm just getting everything ready, everything tweaked, so it's all done. Both bikes are insured now, ready to go on the road. I've just had the Z900 taxed. I've just got to get the Ducati tax, and then I'm all up and ready to go, guys. So that's coming soon to the channel also. But for now, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Peace.